Have you ever ordered so many items and they all just showed up at once and you wonder what's inside? What is good, YouTube? It's That One Camera Guy back at it again with another video. In this episode, I'm going to do an unboxing, actually a very quick unboxing of all these items that I recently picked up. I know what some of these things are, but some of them I'm not quite sure. Some of them is to help me with my equipment and helping me film for my YouTube channel, things like that. But we're going to go through some of the equipment and gear very briefly in this unboxing. Let's get started. All right, the first thing we're going to take a look at is this. I'm not sure what's in here, but we're going to go ahead and find out. Made in China. Huh. Not surprised. This is an AC adapter that I bought, and this AC adapter is for the Yongnuo Lights that I'm using. And right now I have three. No, I take this back. I was completely off. This is actually a dummy battery kit for the Alpha 6000 series of cameras that I went and got. So I went ahead and got this adapter because I'm trying to keep a camera in my studio set that I'm using that's just set up as an overhead shot that you're looking at right now, right here. And I just want to have continuous power plugged into it and not have to worry about changing batteries. And so I went ahead and picked up one of these cheap dummy batteries, I think through Amazon, and we're going to go and find out how they work later on. All right, next, although this box looks pretty big, it's really light. I kind of have an idea of what's inside here. Okay, a box within a box. And this is a reflector that I bought for my Godox flash, and it's right here. Okay. Again, I also picked this up from Amazon. It's not a Godox flash, take that back, but I haven't really used this all that much, so I'm gonna try and take this out more and use it, because I typically just use my Einsteins. And let's see, really quick. All right, so that reflector works really well. Nice. Next item, again from Amazon. This one I'm not too sure what's inside. It could be the adapter. All right, this one I think is the adapter. So in my studio, I have a set of two Yongnuo 600 lights. And I've actually purchased another one that I'm getting in soon. And I'm just trying to add as much lighting in the room in order to accommodate, to just kind of illuminate the entire room to make the lighting much more even. So yeah, it's just an adapter. This adapter, so what ended up happening was the monitor that I'm using to check my video footage actually takes this adapter, so I'm going to be using that to plug into my Aputure Fine HD monitor and use this adapter for it. So that's what this is for. I also went ahead and picked up a few more micro USB cables from Aukey. These cables are actually pretty good. I've gotten these before. And I have kind of like a USB outlet that just has a bunch of ports on there, and I plug these in and I'm using it to just offload and charge different devices. So that's what I picked up. All right, moving on. This is from B&H Photo. I think this is stuff that's specific to, well, we'll find out right now actually. So might as well not talk about it. All right, a lot of bubble wrap. Thank you, B&H Photo. I got myself a umbrella mount bracket that I'm using for the Yongnuo Lights. I ordered a Manfrotto super clamp right here. That's it. And I've also got this lighting support, so let me take a look at what this is. All right, it is a Manfrotto. It's is it a Magic Arm, I think? Man, I can't name off the top of my head. So I picked this up because I'm trying to get more reach above here. So what you can see right now, there's a top cam up there, and that top cam, I'm using an Eldacron wing to kind of extend the camera out. And I was thinking of just trying to use this to try and get more extension out the top so I can put the camera right directly above the desk without it getting in the way in front of this camera. And there's another adapter right here that I got with it. So that's that. Ouch. Yeah, and I'll be using this to kind of help clamp it down with the super clamp. Okay, so the last thing I got is this UPS from B&H Photo. It was on sale and I don't have one, and it's kind of recommended if you tend to have power outages where you live. And at first I wasn't even thinking about getting this at all, because what happened was I was like, you know what, I'm good. I have 2 Drobos, and my Drobos technically have like a battery inside, so even if the power went out, the Drobos would kind of slowly shut down on their own, but I didn't want to risk losing data regardless. Or for example, I'm working on a video project and the power just kind of goes out. So for example, this was on sale and I was like, nah, I'm not going to get it. And then the very next day, the very next morning, we were having like this rolling power was going out intermittently, and I said, crap, I'm just going to go ahead and pick this thing up. So, and again, it happened another day, but my table's not very strong, so we'll see what happens right now. It's heavy. So if you take a look at the back, you'll see all these outlets that you can plug in. And so this is literally, if you don't know what a UPS is, it's uninterruptible power supply. And this is literally just a big giant battery. So for example, I could have my computer plugged into one of these different slots and my Drobos plugged into a different slot. And if the power was to go out, the battery, it would run battery from this until it would die. I can also use this USB port here, plug it into my computer, and my computer will know to start shutting down. I think there's software for it. So I did not realize it was going to be this big, but I am kind of happy I finally got one, and I got it at a really good price, I think. So that's what this is for. Again, you probably won't need it if you're using a laptop, but I'm using a PC and I don't want it to shut down on me while I'm doing work. And yeah, I just don't want to lose any data. I've lost data before and it's just not a good feeling. So if you haven't personally gotten a UPS, you may want to consider it instead of it happening to you, and then, yeah, you get the idea. Well folks, that's all I got for you in this video. If you're curious about any of the products that were shown, or you have any questions or comments about them, please leave them down below and I'll do my best to answer those questions. Or maybe you want to recommend a different product. I don't know. You guys know what you want. With that said, I'm your host, That One Camera Guy, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.